Hello, welcome to today's Market Snapshot with myself, Jasper Lawler, Senior Market Analyst here at LCG. What we're going to do is just a review of this week's snapshots. We had 3 of them. We're covering the FTSE, so the UK 100, the British pound and oil. So we're going to have a look at the charts and see how things have progressed since then and see what we can learn and take away from the market's movement. So this is the first chart we were looking at, was the FTSE 100 or the UK 100 as we trade it. You can see on the left-hand side of the screen where we had the market at the time of the video on Monday. We were looking for a break to the top side. This is one of those examples where the top side break eventually materialized, but a bit of patience required, perhaps a couple of stopped out positions before you even got the trade that you wanted. So initially we didn't get the break to the top side here. The former resistance worked pretty nicely as support, as it often does. We've got a push to the top side again from the support, but that previous resistance didn't really hold again, a bit of a false break. Back down to that support, we've got a false break through the support here, and finally a bit of kind of short-term resistance broke to the top side. We got our move higher. The market's looking a bit overextended at the moment, but it does look like this correction overall in the FTSE may have ended, and we may get some further upside perhaps after a short correction. So the other market that we looked at secondly was oil. This was different in that we were looking for a rebound off the long-term trend line. You can see that from the picture on the left showing where we were at the time on Wednesday. And actually just in the hours following the video, we got a pretty much immediate pop higher off the trend line. After a little second retest here, went straight up to what we thought might be resistance because it was the old support. That worked pretty nicely. We got a bounce back, eventually pushed through there again, and then found resistance at the old support as we currently speak. So that was a fairly straightforward move in the market, quite unusual for it to go the way you think as quickly as that. The last one we looked at was the euro. This is a very different example in that we were looking for perhaps election fears to ease a bit, perhaps leading to a pop in the euro. We were looking at this resistance area here, as you can see on that picture on the left-hand side of the screen, but it just didn't materialize, and the market rolled over, stayed consistent with the moving averages, turning lower, and as we speak, we're breaking through a longer-term area of support and potentially leading to more downside in the euro here. So that's it for our market review of the snapshots we did this week. Some pretty different conclusions to be reached. One of exercise and patience. Sometimes the market works in your favour, and with the euros, obviously the trades just don't always go the way you think they will. I hope that was useful. Next week we're going to begin again with some looking at some different markets. Talk to you then. Otherwise, enjoy the weekend.